Howdy, Spacers, Wanderer here. Welcome back to the Outer Worlds. So I am just on my way up to talk to the people at the Botanical Labs and see if I can maybe convince them to come back now that I've gotten their wayward adventurer lady back for them. I did want to try out this thing, but the DPS on this is not super high. Although I think it'll be great for AoE stuff, I'm not confident it'll be great on the behemoths up here. I do want to try out, though, kind of want to try out this thing versus this thing, because yes, the DPS is very, very much higher on this, but it's light ammo and the damage is not super high per shot. So I think that maybe... Can we switch it? There we go. So this would be... Is there any way I can tell? I can't really tell which one is which, can I? Their models look pretty much the same, at least when I have them out here. But anyway, I want to see... So this is the N-Ray version. I know this does good damage, and we've got a behemoth up here, so I want to try it against him. Okay. It's pretty good. Yeah, I think the old reliable does better damage overall. Looking at that, I can go back later and look too, because I have it recorded, of course, but I'm pretty sure that it'll be better. What? Did we get concussed already? I already got concussed, huh? Well, that's wonderful. Being concussed makes you, like, super inaccurate or something? I'm not sure exactly what it does. More primals over here. I think I'm going to stick with this thing for now. Although it's good. I haven't tried this either. This is also a heavy weapon, and it's energy. I'm curious to see how this does. I don't understand how it works exactly. This must be, like, super close range, huh? Because I can't seem to use it at the longer ranges. We can handle it. Okay. Yeah, it's very, very short range. It's very, very good damage at those ranges. Ow. Ow. Kinda hurts. Alright. Alright, that's interesting. I'm not sure... I'm not sure I like that better than my just plasma rifle. I think I'll keep my assault rifle on here for now. But yeah, I'm fine with this loadout. We've got stuff that uses everything. All three of our ammo types. Unfortunately, I just got freaking concussed, so I'll see you once I'm back here again. In fact, I might just go all the way up towards Botanical Labs and see you there. I'm going to go back and rest so I can get rid of my concussion. I'll see you once we're up there. Okay, so here is the last little area we have to clear out yet. This area down here. I guess you guys can't see my mouse cursor. Anyway, it's the area down below the main... the community center here. We didn't actually clear out the community center either, so I guess we can do that. There's a guy here. I want to try out my grenade launcher. That's quite fun. That really is quite fun on the lightly armored Marauders. They go down pretty quick. It's weird that, like, I don't know, like, this thing doesn't line up with... That's just weird. I'm okay with this sight. I also have noticed in this game that the sights... Oh, hello. Okay, he's dead. I thought I was dead for a second. Was that a 600 I just got there?
We made it. Get ready. Can't get past that armor.
Fire it, do it.
Nice one.
Okay, so I am noticing this uses up more than one per shot, which is fine. I have a lot of heavy ammo, so I'm very okay with getting rid of some of it. But it is something to consider that I just went through a lot of it right there. Definitely not a weapon I want to use inside either, I think. I don't have any drinks. I mean, this is like, this is a stimulant. It's not a drink. It's not a hydration type thing, I don't think. Same with this. Let me try this, but I don't think it'll hydrate me at all. Let's take a look. No, we're still thirsty. Like, alcohol doesn't do it. I don't really have much. I don't have anything that hydrates me, actually. Use that to get some regen going. But yeah, I need some water. Like, I don't know, water seems to be the difficult thing to find. I find lots of food lying around, just never any water, which is really annoying. You'd think that'd be a bit more plentiful. I mean, there's water just laying in the... Well, I'm not laying, but it's just flowing in the river over there. We can't use any of it. Okay, I better swap off. Better switch to my old reliable for now. Come on, let me get in there. There we go. There we go, there's some tea. That's good, because, yeah, my character's thirsty. Hopefully that's enough. Yeah, it's enough. Cool. Wasn't sure if I had to drink multiple of them to get enough to sate my character's thirst.
Nice.
I did not mean to do that. Wrong button. Oopsie. Bunch more light ammo, always good. It's kind of strange that, like, light ammo has been the thing I've needed more, because light machine gun's been my primary weapon. I should be looking around, I guess, to make sure there's nobody here. One of the comments I had on the previous videos was that I'm going a bit slow. All I can tell you guys is that I'm thorough. I like to check everything. I'm never going to please everybody, though. So if it's not your speed, you know, I apologize. But, yeah, I always like to be as thorough as possible. Put on that and that. It'll give us nice lock-picking skill.
Nicely done.
I end up selling a lot of these drugs because I just don't really use them. Corporation Service Award, more bits. I also am very, very thorough as far as loot goes. I like to get every little bit of loot, especially in single-player RPGs. I really like to get every single piece of loot. You know, I like to make sure I don't miss anything. And I'll miss things, even though I'm being super careful. I'll still miss things. I know I will. Okay, I think we can put our good armor back on now. Would that be it? Check around the back here, but I think that might be all. Oh, here's one. We can get this, did we? Get more heavy ammo. Yeah, I thought being a heavy weapons user, I'd, like, have issues keeping stocked on the heavy ammo. No, that's not been the case. It's been the opposite. I've been going through the light ammo because this thing blows through light ammo so quick. Whereas heavy ammo, not a big deal. It's not as efficient for me. The heavy ammo is not. Because I only really have the assault rifle. Now that I have the grenade launcher, it's a bit different. Already looted? No, I have not looted these guys. Apparently I wasn't over here yet. Or maybe I just missed that one guy. Thought I was here already. Yeah, I already got these. Okay, already been here. We are, yeah, to the east over here. Yeah, I was already over here. I just want to make sure I've looted through this town real quick. And then go inside the community center. Find the book. We gotta find the book for the preacher. I did see that he's a companion eventually, so that'll be kind of cool. I'm assuming you get his book for him and he'll... I don't know, something happens, he decides to be your buddy then. But that's cool either way. He'll probably die, but, you know, we'll do the best we can. I've heard he has a shotgun, which is kind of cool. Here we go, community center, right. Okay, so we have not been here yet. Let's take a look inside, shall we? Now, I've heard also that you get an autosave here, so if I die, like, it's not a big deal. Not as big of a deal anyway. Plain and pure water. That is a big jug of water. Where's our character put all this stuff, man? Oh god, nice. We got a vendor here. I'm probably gonna sell some stuff. Because, yeah, I've got a lot of these things, man. Let's sell some things. Everything, pretty much everything here except for, let's sell all of our junk. And let's, oh, we're on buy. We want to sell stuff, not buy, right? So we want to sell pretty much all this stuff. I have a second one of these I'm keeping around for my companion, but I may end up selling that too. Armor. We're keeping that for tech, that for stealth, and that for lockpicking, and that's going to be all. And sell a lot of these things too. You know, I'm not really a melee character, so that's fine. We'll sell all those. Headshot, weak spot damage. Critical damage. This is okay, but it's not like make or break. I'm just gonna sell it. This is nicotine. Weapon sway has not really been an issue so far. I haven't like noticed any weapon sway. Maybe it's more of a sniper thing. I'll keep these just because you never know. This, I haven't seen the abilities, the command abilities be that useful yet. This is just, yeah, same thing as the other stuff. Already sold some of those. I'll keep some of these things, but most of it's going to be sold off here. Now, if I mark something as junk, I wonder if that will always mark that thing as junk, so whenever I get a piece, it'll go to junk automatically, and I'll just end up selling it. That might be kind of nice, actually. Okay, that's probably good. We'll keep all of our other stuff here. Oh, we can sell these, too. These do have weight. I've got a ton of gyro sites. I'm kind of... I guess we'll see. I guess I'll keep these, because I'm not really sure what I'll want and what I'll want to sell. But that's better. We have a lot more space now. So as far as buying stuff, let's take a look here. Nothing we really want. Got better than this already, so not a big deal. I've got some more of this stuff now. I'll hold off on buying any more just yet. What do we have here? Extended sight. Weapon range. Okay, that's nice, but again, I haven't really run into a thing where I need to have more range. So this is a armor mod for skill kit. Gives us tech skills. That could be useful, but again, I don't need one like right now, so I'm not worried about buying it like right this moment, you know? Maybe later we'll look into buying some of that stuff, customizing our gear more, but I just feel like everything I have is so temporary right now. Like, I'm not going to be using it for very long before I probably replace it with something better. So it just seems kind of silly to be, like, going all ham on customizing stuff to weapons or different matter weapons. Like, it makes a big difference. Hi there, Marauder hooligan. Are you, just looking at that, eh? Didn't notice me here. Well.
Everyone all right?
Bit of a leg came flying at my head there. Almost got knocked out by that. I'm using this because I'm still just so... I have so much more heavy weapon ammo. Maybe I should be saving it more, but... Probably should just put on like a melee weapon for that, huh? Oh, did I sold my my melee weapon on accident, didn't I? Oh well. Parvati doesn't have one either. Oh well, I'll find more. It's not a big deal. You can live, Sprat. I'm not that thirsty for loot that I have to kill you. You don't matter that much. 5 bits that I'll get for your hide's not worth it. Hey man, how's it going there? Hey, level up. The more I play this game, the more I am enjoying the combat because it's getting easier now. You know, like I'm getting stronger as a character. Not seeing anything that looks like a book here. Those are light pistols. That's a new weapon for me. Oh, this is a pristine one. Very nice. But it still is pretty crappy. Not worth that much. Only 15. Not a huge deal. What was that? A first aid something? I don't see it here. Is it junk? I don't know. I don't see it anywhere. Would have taken a look. Parvati, you scared the crap out of me just standing over there. I thought for a second you were a Marauder.
On my way.
Okay, looks like we're done here. Supposed to go that way. Let's take a look at the lore here. Can't open this, it's barred. Oh, interesting. Do we have lore about the various wildlife and stuff here? Oh, it doesn't talk to you? Okay. Saltuna. If the ocean and rivers are the heart and veins of Emerald Vale, then Saltuna is our highly profitable blood. These meaty fish live in the ocean and migrate upstream during mating season. Saltuna are semoparous, which means they perish after a single reproductive episode. That's why our trusty Spacer's Choice harvesters scoop up their corpses to be cleaned, processed, canned, and delivered straight to your dinner table. Interesting. I wonder if that's true or not. Oh yeah, we leveled. We have to get a level up here. Nice primals. I want to learn more about the primals. This display, fashioned to resemble a pair of mighty primals, required extensive field research. Let us have a moment of silence for the researchers who gave their lives in pursuit of this authenticity. That's funny. Nothing really more about it, though. And canids. Canids can be found all over Emerald Vale in 2 distinct varieties, domesticated and feral. Feral canids hunt in packs, while domesticated canids can be loyal companions. It is important to remember that canid is still a wild animal. Should be treated with caution. Got it. The hell is that? Coming soon, Mantiqueen. Feast your eyes on the great frilled Mantiqueen, sovereign of her nest, imported from the wilds of Terra 1 to thrill and excite your imagination. Okay. I have a feeling we'll meet the Terra or the Mantiqueen later on or something. They just give you so much loot, man. First aid room key, toss ball, okay. Guess we'll find out where the first... Oh, here's the, It was bar. Maybe there's the first aid room, maybe? I'm not sure. Sawed-off shotgun. I think we already have one of those, right? That was what we had earlier. We didn't really care for it. Didn't do a lot of damage. Let me check here. Yeah, it was nothing special. It does too little damage per shot, and then this game uses a similar armor style to Fallout 4, which makes those kind of weapons not very good. Welcome, Director Pickett. Messages from Rosenberg. Everyone, the keycard encoder in the lobby is back up and running. Hopefully it won't go on the fritz again and start shooting keycards at anyone who walks by. As a reminder, in case it does break down again, you can borrow a keycard from the director or one of the workers in the second floor office if you lose your card. Okay, that's a clue on how to get a key there. From L. Trammell. Director Pickett, I must lodge a complaint. Your obsession with this Mantiqueen is wasting all of our budget and holding up development of the entire exhibit. This has to stop. Hunters and Trackers Limited. Hello, Mr. Pickett. This letter is to update you regarding your request for one adult Mantiqueen. As you may remember, our trackers discovered a beautiful specimen out in the wild. Per your approval, we deployed a team of highly skilled hunters to kill it for you. We regret to inform you that the entire team has perished. Please expect an invoice from our office, including the cost of their gravesite fees as stipulated in their contract. Additionally, we must ask you to cover the cost of all equipment damaged, corroded, dissolved, eaten, or digested, partially or otherwise. Thank you for your patronage. Please allow me to offer you the opportunity to purchase a second hunting expedition at a 10% discount. I look forward to hearing from you. Oh, man. The whole hunting party got destroyed, huh? Yeah, we're definitely going to fight that. That is a first aid icon if I ever saw one there. This goes back to where we're supposed to go. Okay, a little detour there. Got the key for that. We can open it up. Take a look around. Elite Trooper Armor. Is this just a helmet? Looks cool as hell. Oh, there's the cache of medicine we're supposed to get. Okay, we can give that to the one lady. Stun baton there. I forget her name, but she gave us a counteroffer on the hypochondriac who wanted it for himself but doesn't actually need it. He's just a hypochondriac. Stun baton. Take a look here. Yeah, it's okay. It stuns, though, which is pretty cool. It's actually like a full-on stun. That's pretty useful. And this goes to... Oh, we've already been here, right? Back outside. So back this way we go, and into the main... Oh, no, this goes outside. So how do we get to the upper floor, then? That's where we want to go, is the upper floor. Clearly, I have missed something. All this stuff already. Oh, there's stairs, like, right here. Yeah, good job, Wanderer. Way to miss that. Hey, man, at least it didn't take me a long time to find it. Didn't have to cut anything out. I don't know what I just picked up, but I didn't see anything about it. It didn't bring up a... It looked like one of those lore-type things that has information, but didn't actually bring anything up. Probably just junk, I guess. Okay then, well, so that was the book that guy was after. Well, not seeing anything here. But this goes back downstairs to this thing, which I've already been through. Am I missing something here? Sure feels like it. Maybe that guy said it wasn't actually in the community center, it was just nearby. Let's take a look at our quests here. Okay, so I actually have to go to a small cave along with some other contraband, travel to the cave and retrieve it. Let me set that as active, because it apparently is not here at all. So, or perhaps it doesn't show up here until after I go over there. I don't know. That's how these things work sometimes. So that's over here. An unmarked cave. All right. Just gonna make my way over there, and I'll see you guys once we're there. Transport wreckage discovered. All right. Can we get inside? Looks like not. I can't jump on top of there. I'm gonna assume I probably can't go inside. Oh yeah, skill points and stuff. Let's do that before I forget. Let's see, skills. I think we're okay on stealth for now. Probably want to go with some more in this. If I want to go higher on heavy weapons, I have to just pump it up like manually. Just one thing here. So I guess if I want to do that, I can go ahead and put 5 points in there. That'll get me up to 60. Now the question is, do I need to have 60 points base to unlock this, or I think I do. I think I have to have 60 points base to actually get that. I think I want to pump up my heavy weapons, but I'm concerned that I won't be able to complete these quests the way I want to unless I have high dialogue skills. So I'm gonna go ahead and pump my dialogue up. Haven't really had any problems with other stuff so far. Hold on, apply. Yep, perks. Right, let's look at the perks here. I'm gonna go with this tactical time dilation meter max, just so I have more. Been looking at some of the other ones here. The carry capacity is nice too, but it's not that big of a deal. The armor rating is okay, but I think like later on, probably that 5 base armor is not gonna really matter that much. The sprint speed is okay. Walk speed's okay too. The recharge rate is also decent, and so is this. Vendor prices, but so far I haven't really seen anything I wanted to spend my money on yet, so it's not really a big deal. I think I'll go with this for now. Okay. And that is that. Alright, so, I don't see anything around here. The cave might be... Oh, it's over here. I see. Wonder what we'll find in here. Let's use some, stuff that can buff us here. I never use this stuff, so... Only lasts 15 seconds, though. You know, usually you have time to prepare before each fight. So, is there... Doesn't seem to be... Oh, that's a mine, isn't it? Almost forgot that was a mine. Is that a trap? Definitely looks like it was a trap there. Apple juice? No, 0G brew. It doesn't seem to... I don't know, it doesn't seem to require anything special.
Easy.
Okay, never mind. Journal of M. Bacano. Okay, retrieve the journal, got it. Oh, that's it. Then I just return to the Vicar then, and then we're good. Alright, that's easy enough. Is there more stuff back here? Does it go deeper? Or does it just come out the other side? I think it just comes out the other side. I hear stuff over here. Where are we at? Oh, we're down over here. Okay. More primals.
Heads down.
I just see... Okay, there we go. Behemoth and a brute. Got it. What do I want to use here? Reliable's fine. We could open up with a plasma rifle. Shot 2. God, my voice is cracking. It's so annoying. This thing is not that amazing. Let's try plasma rifle, I guess. Open up with that. We get a lot of ammo for that. Want to take out the behemoth first.
Here we go. Got him.
Oh, ow.
That's the last of them. Ah!
Sorry, Parvati. Sorry. Okay, we're good. Jeez. Weird that they're just chucking a stone at you and it does N-ray damage. Where's the big boy at? Did he drop anything? Because his brains are worth like 50 bits apiece. Pretty good. Nothing over here, it looks like. There's our ship, actually. Oh, look, that is so pretty. That is so pretty. I want like a screenshot right there, but to actually do a screenshot, you have to like stand here for like 10 minutes and then wait for it to actually go through. Oh well. So I gotta return to the Vicar, and what other quests do we have? Return to Grace. Turn to the medicine. So we're all done. Yeah, we gotta deal with the scout. And this is collect Conrad, his gravesite fee. Oh right, I need to turn in the teeth maybe to him, and that might be sufficient for his gravesite fee. I guess let's go up and do this first. We're gonna walk all the way up to the botanical lab. It's gonna be a bit of a walk, guys. I'll probably just skip until I'm there. Okay, guys, here we are at the botanical lab. That was quite the run back. Not a fan of having to run all the way here, because nothing happened along the way at all. But, yeah, let's talk to Grace, apparently. That's who we talked to about Zoe coming back.
What is it?
I talked Zoe into coming back.
We didn't always get along, but I'm glad to know she's safe. What happened, anyway?
She joined up with a band of marauders. They hadn't hurt her.
Zoe joined up with a band of marauders. Zoe. The same Zoe who doesn't know a barrel from a trigger. Well, I've heard stranger things. You pretty much did my job for me. Least I could do is pay you for your trouble. Let me know if I can do something for you.
Okay, I'll leave you be. I wonder if,
I don't know what you did to talk some sense into Zoe, but I appreciate it.
we got more reputation with deserters. Okay, so now the question would be, can I talk to Adelaide and convince her to possibly make these guys go back?
Anything else I can do for you?
Oh, there's only one option here. Well, I haven't done it yet, so this might sound strange, but I don't know where I am.
That's not strange at all, dear. Few of us truly know where we are. The world can seem like a forest without end, and it is all too easy to lose one's way. But we must remember that being lost is the first step in discovering yourself.
No, I mean, I actually don't know where I am.
This is the old botanical lab in Emerald Vale, on Terra 2. By the look on your face, I'm guessing you're not quite following me. Are you not feeling well? Ought to lay your head down if you're running fever.
I was kidnapped by a crazy scientist and shot into space, but thanks for asking.
That sounds like fever talk, all right. So why am I tempted to believe you? Where did you say you were from?
I didn't say. I arrived here from Earth.
I could do without the mockery. If you don't want to tell me where you're from, that's fine by me.
You don't understand. I'm here from the Hope.
Is that a new settlement of some kind? I haven't kept news from outside the Vale.
You never met anybody from the Hope? There were thousands on that ship.
Oh dear. I see what's happening. You've been taking Adrena time. That stuff will burn right through your upper story. Leave you raving and babbling. You ought to try some of my purgative tea. Won't cure what ails you, but it will distract you for a spell.
You don't believe me.
Maybe I do. I don't know yet. Growing up, I heard my folks talking about the Hope. Always believed it was just a story we told ourselves to keep our spirits up. Listen, don't you worry about what I think. That's not important. Worry about what the board thinks of you going around talking about lost ships from decades past.
I'm not afraid of the board.
No, but the board may have reason to fear you.
Why? I haven't done anything wrong.
You carry on about coming here from another world, and people will talk. Talk leads to questions. Ask enough questions, and the board comes answering.
Let's talk about something else.
I'm listening.
Okay, I cannot convince her, apparently. I guess the only option is to send her back. I don't know, maybe there was a speech check I lost or something, but Parvati wants me to make them reconcile. I may get a save-in before I do this final decision. I have a couple things to do before I make the final thing with the power plant. Only quest I have left to do is probably this one, I think, beside the main one. So I'm gonna fast roll back to my ship, get a save-in, and then I'll go and talk with everyone. Okay, so we're almost here. This guy's on the other side of the settlement, not actually inside of it, but just around the other side of it. The robot, that is. So we're gonna go kill this robot, because apparently this guy wants us to. I don't know that... Hopefully it doesn't have any kind of repercussions for killing him. Didn't really say. Here's a building I have not gone through yet. Well, it's not stealing, so... Nice, more drinks. Always am low on drinks. I think I have 4 or 5 now, so that's pretty good. Another plasma cutter. I sold my other one accidentally. Kind of forgot that I might actually want that at some point. Seems pretty good as far as melee weapons go. Definitely the highest DPS I've seen so far on any melee weapon. This guy should be right around the corner. Wonder if I can talk to him and just like convince him to leave or something, as opposed to just murdering him. I mean, he's just a robot, but still feel kind of bad.
Aw, he ain't no threat. Bet I could fix him up smart.
Well, do you want
Where
to?
are we headed?
Searching for repair bay. Error. Navigation systems failed. Unable to comply.
I could probably fix that. I mean, if you wanted me to.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yep, I see the problem. His nav mod got dislodged. Must have taken a tumble. Just gotta give it a good push and wait for the click. There we go. Jeremy's good as new. Well, new by Spacer's Choice standards anyhow. His name's Jeremy, by the by.
Navigation systems operational. Optimal path toward repair bay detected. Initiating self-diagnostics.
Parvati, why did you name the mechanical?
On account of I fixed him. And he's Jeremy on account of his helmet. It's like Jeremy, the officer in True Romantic Tales of the Space Guard.
Is that an Aetherwave serial or something?
Surely. I make a point to watch every Tuesday night. Be more careful out there, Jeremy.
Okay, well, that got rid of him, so I guess that will make the guy happy, I hope. If not, tough shit. Probably just lie to him and tell him it's been fixed. Guy's pretty cuckoo. I doubt he'll accept my explanation that he was just looking for a repair bay. I guess I haven't been around here yet. That's locked, but we can probably get in. Take a look here. Oh yeah, easy. Oh, that's Edgewater. Okay. Just like a back door. Just easier way to get back in. I'll go there in a second. I just want to look around the back here. Check for any loots. Then we'll head back in, talk to Dennis and some other people. Yep, lots of stuff around here. Well, not lots, but there's stuff around here. It's worth taking a look around anyway. I think I came up to this point and then I decided to go back on the loading dock area. Yeah, I already got this stuff. But I hadn't gone up to the buildings up here to check these out yet. I went around this way. So, right, were there any more areas I can go to here? Oh, sorry, Jeremy. I ran right into him. Already got stuff. Oh, Deacon stuff in here. Another light pistol. Okay, just some more random stuff. Okay, good enough for me. I guess if I want to go talk to that guy, I have to go all the way back down, huh? Let me take a look at the quest here. Right, return to him. And then see what he says. I guess we'll see. Hopefully he's okay with what I did. If not, he is kind of a crazy old man, so whatever. Not the end of the world. Alright, Ludwig. Took care of your robot.
Bring us honor, soldier.
You don't have to worry about that scout anymore.
You beat that scout to scrap with its own legs? Pulled its optic cables out its head case? Actually, don't tell me. Rather use my imagination. You're a passing fair soldier, I will confess. But you are one, and the enemy is legion. What you need is an equalizer, a weapon to strike fear in their cold, mechanical hearts. Cantina, lavatory, behind one of the toilets. That's where I've kept it hidden all these years.
You hid your secret weapon in a lavatory?
Sharp, ain't it? The lavatory is the very last place a mechanical has need to enter.
Brilliant, Ludwig. I'll let you know if I find it.
On the double, soldier.
Okay. Let me take a look at this quest here. Right, so find a secret weapon. It's to be used to aid my crusade. Bathroom of Edgewater's Cantina. Okay. In the toilet, apparently. That's just great. Okay, let's find the cantina. It should be right over here. Yeah, Ludwig's bundle. Okay. Why not?
You're not a big drinker, are you?
Let's see. How do I... Oh, there it is. Come on, let me have it. Okay, what is it? Have to return to him first before I see what it is. Okay. If it's just like an electricity module for like any weapon, I'm just gonna be like, well, I already have one of those. I mean, thanks, but...
Bring us honor, soldier.
I found your package.
Feast your eyes, soldier. This here is a genuine Spacer's Choice injury customizing unit, designed to deliver a lethal blast of electrical discharge. I call it the Hand of the Law. You ever want to see a mechanical flailing around like a grounded fish? You stick a couple thousand volts in its guts. With compliments from old Ludwig.
How do I use this injury customizing unit exactly?
There's a workbench right through this door. Attach that unit to your favorite weapon and go forth into glorious battle. Time's come for you to journey down into the black heart of the enemy's camp. I'm talking about the old geothermal plant. Unfortunately, the old plant lies outside my board-given jurisdiction. You'll need to get a passcode from the boss, Reed Thompson.
Actually, I've already got a passcode from Reed.
I've been after a passcode for years. Boss said no on account of my gross incompetence with all matters related to security. I need you to get us the brain of a mechanical. Well, not exactly a brain. Anatomically speaking, what we're looking for is a logic module.
What are you planning?
Don't tell anyone, all right? I've got a contact. A real expert in the inner workings of the automaton. We are gonna rip those mechanical secrets right out of their circuits.
Edgewater's in the middle of nowhere. You don't have a contact.
Well, excuse me. What I meant was I'm going to get a contact. Didn't know I had to be all prissy about my grammar around you.
Do you mean this logic module?
Bang up work, soldier. You're a credit to your uniform. Oh, that reminds me. Gotta look into getting us a uniform. So this is it then. The key to humanity's victory over the mechanical hordes. I would reward you with the gratitude of the resistance, but I'm guessing you want something tactile. So here's a couple bits for your trouble, and a little something to remember me by.
Okay, take care then. Well, that was a lot of experience. How close are we to leveling up? That was almost a level. So we got a shock stick, which is, it's okay. Better melee attack speed, more power attack damage is pretty cool. It still is not quite as much as this, but, well, we could put an attack thing on this, which would make it a lot better, probably. So, I don't know. It's probably kind of a wash. It's pretty good though. As far as the thing he gave us, is this it? Mag to zap? Is that like all he gave us was just a shock mod, basically? No, I think that's it. I think it's literally, he just literally gave us a mag to zap shock thing, which we already have one of those. So, well, thanks anyway, Ludwig. Thanks for the everything else, all the bits and whatnot. Right, gonna sell some stuff here. Oh wow, this elite trooper armor, it is a headpiece, right? It looks like a headpiece. Yeah, it's a headpiece, cool. But yeah, it's really good. 22 armor, level 9, and yeah, just way better than mine. Parvati already has a better one, right? 17, 16, yeah, hers is better. Okay, I'll just sell this then. Oh, that's buying. We don't want to... God, I almost bought that. I'm such a moron. All right, there's... Yeah, I was going to say I didn't think I had one of those, but okay. Yeah, so we want to keep that and that too. But this we can sell. This we'll keep. Or no, we already have one, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, we'll just sell this one. As far as weapons go, revolver, no thank you. All these. I'll keep the unique one just because, I mean, whatever. It's only 6.3. It's not really worth selling, but it's kind of cool. I think we can probably sell the rest of these as well. Okay, I want to keep the rest of them. Cool. Up to 6,000, not bad. And as far as this stuff goes, I can probably sell some of these too. Nice. Metallicist gel, plus 10 armor rating for 20 seconds. That's pretty good. I'll save that for a tough situation. Whatever, I'm just going to leave the rest of it for now. Okay, so we got that done. Let's take a look here. Yeah, turn in our medicine, turn in our fingers, turn in this, and then get the last grave site fee. All of which are in Edgewater. I think we're just about done with Edgewater, guys. I'll try to wrap things up this episode on account of people getting kind of antsy with me going so slow and taking my time. Right, so we need to go to... Oh, right, here's the Vicar.
Any progress on that matter we discussed?
Yep, it's right here.
Wonderful. This is fantastic. Well worth all the sacrifices I... Wait. What the fuck is this? Is this... French? I can't fucking read French. It's a law-forsaken joke is what it is. French! Ha! I was so high and mighty, preaching to the yokels about following the plan, while fighting it at every turn.
You didn't want that book to keep others from reading it, you just wanted it for yourself.
Well, yes. But I assure you, it was not for personal gain, only for the greater good. I've spent my life searching for the keys to unlocking the secrets of the universal equation that underlies the plan. I had hoped this book held some of those answers. I became so desperate, I even got myself assigned to this plague-ridden backwater to find the damn thing. All the time and suffering I've spent. Wasted.
Why do you think the books held the secrets you're looking for?
Bakonu, the author, had some interesting theories about man's perception of reality that I thought could be applied to our attempts to decipher the plan. Unfortunately, he was also one of the founders of the philosophist school of thought, so the book is banned in this colony.
And what's a philosophist?
Philosophism's a false religion that stands in contradiction to almost everything we know to be true. They believe all is chaos, in stark contrast to OSI's belief in the plan. But most of the philosophist perversion of Bakonu's thoughts came more than a century after his death.
A vicar searching for a banned book sets a bad example, doesn't it?
The story of my life. Most lay people are not aware of this, but we've not discovered any new insights into the plan for a long, long time. I had an idea that we should welcome the truth, no matter where we found it. I had the worse idea to share my thoughts with a superior. And that's how I ended up assigned prison duty, where I was fool enough to let an inmate bend my ear with stories of an original Bakonu journal. But that's neither here nor there. What I need to do now is to find a translator, obviously. But to do that, I'll first need to secure transport. You have a ship. Perhaps I could make myself of use to your crew.
Could be a beneficial arrangement. You need to ride out of town. I wouldn't mind a ship hand.
Certainly. I already gave you most of my money, but I can offer you free spiritual counseling, and I'd be happy to watch your back. I'm pretty handy with a tossball stick, or any blunt instrument really. I'm also a passable gun hand if it comes to that. I can usually talk my way out of conflict, though. Oh, I'm fairly competent at hacking computers as well.
That's all part of your vicar training?
Well, understanding computers is, though I admit I took it further than most. And I was quite the 32nd back during my penitentiary term. Left many an opponent bleeding in the prison yard.
Are you even a vicar? Because you aren't sounding very vicarly right now.
Of course. I'm a vicar who is dedicated to his calling. More dedicated than any other you'll find in this colony. I joined the OSI to help decipher the grand plan. But instead, I ended up the vicar in a prison due to ignorance and politics. Then I came here. Satisfied?
Sure, let's go.
Fantastic. Let me get my things in order and I'll catch up with you.
Edgewater's gonna miss you. Folk here always had good things to say about their vicar.
Thank you, Ms. Holcomb. I'll be glad for the change of scenery, and to leave this place behind. I shall see you on the ship, Captain, whenever you're ready to leave Emerald Vale.
Okay, so we have a new companion. That's pretty cool. Sounds like he's a melee companion, or he can do range, but he's mostly more favorable at doing melee. Let's take a look here. We also need to go... What's our next one here? Right, this one. Gotta go and collect Conrad's fee over in the barber shop. Yeah, over here is the barber shop.
Oh, I cut my own hair. But Conrad sells real good disinfectant.
What can I do for you?
I know about Eugene. Why not use his teeth as collateral for your gravesite fees?
You know about Eugene? How?
I found a note from Phyllis.
Then, you know Phyllis suggested selling off Eugene's gold teeth. I didn't approve of the idea then, and I don't approve of it now. Eugene's golden teeth were a family heirloom, representing 3 generations of poor dental hygiene. He took them to his grave.
Actually, I found his teeth. You can have them.
You found Eugene's teeth? What? Where? How?
Adelaide had them. She used his body for fertilizer.
McDevitt? The old flavor specialist? That is just grotesque. Thank you, I suppose. These, teeth should cover my fees nicely. My papers should be in order.
I'm told Eugene killed himself. What happened?
Eugene was not a suicide. He put a bullet in his brain, yes, but that's largely a technicality. I was the one who prepared Eugene's body for interment. I discovered symptoms of the plague on his corpse, and I discovered medicine in his pocket. Lots of medicine. Eugene overdosed on adrenatime, which is known to cause psychosis and paranoia as possible side effects. The paranoia drove him to take his own life.
So the town never had to pay a penalty.
We can all thank our lucky stars that young Eugene was hopped up on medication and suffered its predictable side effect. I included it all in my official report. I'd like to think I saved Edgewater a great deal of money. We never could have paid the fines associated with a suicide.
Alright, see ya, Conrad. That's kinda horrible, but, well, at least we got everything taken care of. Right, then let's talk to Silas and get this quest finished.
Lovely to see you about, Miss Parvati.
Things going all right, Silas?
Been keeping him careful and true, miss.
What are you talking about, Silas?
Best to ask her yourself.
My dad's buried here. Silas watches over him when I can't leave the house.
I'm sorry, Parvati.
Oh. Well, thanks.
Something I can do for you?
So about those fees you wanted,
You run into any trouble?
I'm all done. Paperwork, fees, and signatures.
Reliable work from a freelancer. That's gonna take some getting used to.
I went out of my way for you.
And I'll buy you a drink sometime.
I was hoping for something more tangible.
Suppose you've earned it. One good turn deserves another.
Abernathy was trying to hide his own illness.
Abernathy was sick? With the plague? That's disgusting. I shook hands with the guy.
Yeah, isn't that why you wanted me to collect his fees?
I needed his fees because of his name. A, for Abernathy. He was at the top of my list, you see?
Let me ask something else.
Yeah?
Okay. Quest done, level up. Take a look at our skills here. Maybe more into Persuade. I have a feeling I'm going to need to have pretty high persuasive abilities to make people be okay with everything. Once I do the final quest here. No perk this level. Okay, next quest then. Turn in the medicine and turn in that. Okay, let's go turn in the medicine to whatever her name is. Right, Esther Blaine's who we're turning it into. Yeah, I trust her more than I do the other guy. He's just a weird hypochondriac.
Somebody's been running around town raving about a colony ship. Plague must have gone into their brain matter.
Got that medicine you're after.
Thanks. I'll see to it that this medicine gets to the people who need it. Here, something for your trouble. Nothing personal, but I hope we never do business together again. Don't want to make a habit of consorting with smuggler types.
Never? That's harsh. At least leave me something to remember you by.
You do have some cheek on you. Lucky for you, I kept a little contingency fee in case you tried to negotiate with me.
I'm curious, who are you going to give that medicine to?
Somebody deserving. Silas on account of him being out in the cold. Amelia seeing how she's around people all the time. Anybody in the sick room?
What do you do here exactly?
Oh, I'm an actuary. That means I keep tabs on a worker's living expenses. How much it costs to feed, clothe, shelter, bury, and replace your average human worker. Technically, I'm employed by the Spacer's Choice Department of Human Resources.
Okay. See you, Esther. Alright, and one last side quest here. Gotta turn in the fingers to the local constable.
I've never actually been in here.
Something to report?
I have a bounty to turn in.
We pay by the finger. What do you have for me? Gil Antrim. Real name, Guillaume. Duly processed by a freelancer on behalf of Spacer's Choice. I remember him. He was just a kid last I saw him. Shame. I'll just need your signature here, 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 and here. Got any more fingers for me? Mabel Burgess. Age 37. Right or left-handed? Let's just say no longer applicable. I remember Doc Burgess. Conducted my physical every fiscal quarter. Guess she couldn't keep her hands off her patient's medicine. Still one outstanding bounty. If you've got a finger, I've got the paperwork. Here we are. Bertie Cotton. Cause of death. Let's just say overwhelming physical trauma. Bert was the local preacher before Max took over. Always was quick to remind us that we all get what we deserve in the end. Well, that's all three. I must remember to requisition some more fingerprint ink. Here's all the compensation you've earned, plus a bonus.
What's this? Junior Deputy Constable? We got a badge?
You've done such a bang-up job hunting down our former workers that I thought it only proper to deputize you. Congratulations.
Wow, we are now revered of Spacer's Choice. Okay, how did so many of your people end up Marauders?
Let me stop you there. It is official Spacer's Choice policy that all Marauders, regardless of prior affiliation to the Spacer's Choice brand, no longer qualify as our people.
So they've been a problem for a while.
Ever since the company first settled the Vale. Life's good out here, but it ain't easy. Some folk can't keep pace with the demands of frontier life. Not everyone's cut out to work in Edgewater. Some turn deserter, some turn Marauder. None of them get my sympathy.
They seem to like Adrenatime.
Everybody likes Adrenatime. It is the finest medical drug ever developed by Spacer's Choice. Much better than that crap anti-Cleo pedals. Sure, a little too much Adrenatime can bring out the violent animal in you, but if overdosing on Adrenatime turns you into a lunatic, you have only yourself to blame. Says so right on the warning label. Violent psychosis is a well-documented and legally accounted for side effect of Adrenatime. What's on your mind? As long as your questions fall within the acceptable margins of curiosity.
Who do you work for, Spacer's Choice or Edgewater?
If this is a setup to a joke, you should know I've never found anything amusing in my life. I don't serve Edgewater. Edgewater and the entire region of Emerald Vale serve Spacer's Choice.
And who does Spacer's Choice answer to?
Spacer's Choice is a wholly owned subsidiary of Universal Defense Logistics, which occupies a seat on the Halcyon Holdings Corporation, also known as the Board. I must admit it bothers me that you don't already know this.
So you're basically a bureaucrat?
Flattery won't get you anywhere with me. The bureaucracy is a noble profession, but not all of us are gifted enough to serve in it.
There was one other thing.
Something to report? As long as your questions fall within the acceptable margins of curiosity.
Okay, I think we're done here. All right, so we are a deputy now for this place. Let me take a look here at my reputation. Why is my temperament so low? My dexterity so low? What do I have? Oh, I'm tired and thirsty. Okay. Reputation though. They are revering, so I'm almost to the last level. And I could maybe purchase stuff from their vendors that, like, I don't know, we'll see. Okay, so the last thing we have to do is to go and decide what we want to do with the geothermal plant. I'm going to go and go to my ship and rest. Then I'll probably fast travel over there. Not fast travel, I can't fast travel. I'll probably walk over there off screen, and I think we just have to divert power to Edgewater. We really can't. We can't divert it to the other place without making Parvati mad, it seems. So maybe I could. Just have to have high, like, speech skill or something, but I'm not going to. Whatever. I'll see you once we're there. Uh-oh. Spacer's Choice found a flaw in you. Flaw tutorial. During your adventures, things may happen to your character that can trigger a flaw offer. Taking the flaw is optional, but doing so provides you with a perk. The choice is yours. Food addiction. So you can't seem to stop yourself from eating even food that's bland or horribly flavored. Not eating often will cause withdrawals. So if I don't eat, I will have a withdrawal, but I get a perk point. You know what? I think this one's fine. It's probably okay. I feel like there's plenty of food in the world that we can eat, so we'll just have to make sure we manage that better, but we get a free perk point. So yeah, I'll accept it. That's fine. So the perks here are pretty difficult to decide on. None of them really stand out to me as being really amazing. Lone Wolf would be great if I wasn't going for companions, which I might do in a future playthrough. I think I'd prefer that with this build, actually, but I want to see their stories and stuff and their side quests, so these are all, like, just kind of okay. I might go with the dilation recharge rate for now. That might be okay. 50% is quite a big boost. That's the only real combat boosting thing I see here. The sprint speed's okay too. Everything else is very it's just okay. So we'll go with that. Now, I was going to repair stuff here. So anyways, I'll see you guys once we're at the next place. Okay, one more thing, guys. Sorry. I'm doing modifications on my weapons. Here's why I was at the workbench in the first place. I'm looking at my Hammersmith grenade launcher right now. My two options for the barrel are the Whisper Quiet muzzle and the Fun Times barrel. I think critical damage is probably the way to go here. Seems like a pretty reasonable choice. And as far as the magazine goes, I can change the damage type to plasma, which my plasma gun seems really, really good. Other option is to increase the magazine size by 50%, which is okay too. It's decent, but I don't know. I feel like this is probably better. I'm going to go ahead and do that. Change the damage type to plasma. I wonder, going back here, I wonder if I can change... Where's my... I don't have my light machine gun anymore, do I? No, I do. If I change this, I could change this to plasma too. I could. So that would be interesting. But I don't think it's actually better. Yeah, okay. I'm going to leave it as is. Okay. Let me make sure I have my proper weapons on here. Right, so our grenade launcher is now a plasma grenade launcher, which is it's interesting. More crit damage too. I have a feeling it's going to do a lot better damage now because impact stuff seems to go... It has a lot more armor to go through, basically. Does it look different? Oh, that's cool as shit, though. That's like a plasma explosion. There's a guy right here I can test it on. Nice. Is there a...
Shh. I'm going.
Is there a behemoth anywhere? Hunter... Ravager... Oh man, that was kind of scary. He like really wanted Parvati for some reason, which I don't know why.
Coming.
Whew, okay. Well, we're alright. It's pretty cool. It's definitely nice. I do have to watch out though, because as you saw there, I was doing splash damage to Parvati, so that's kind of a problem. Anyways though, guys, I'll see you once we're back at the geothermal plant. Or maybe we'll just run into some Marauders right away. That's fine too. Should be some more over here as well. Switch to our grenade launcher. Get a reload. There's definitely more over here. That's fine. Poor canids, man. This thing's definitely fun to use. I'm not sure if plasma was the right choice or not. Damage seems good, and the burn is really good too. But I'm still not sure. Anyways, I wasn't planning to have them there. I guess they respawned, though. I wonder if these guys respawn too. They did. They also respawned. Okay, let's get the behemoth first then. Should probably use some aid stuff here. Let's use skin tough salve, some bonus headshot, weak shot damage. Why not? Recharge rate. Try the attack speed here too. Okay, we got a whole bunch of buffs now, and we're just gonna blow them away. Let's put Parvati way up there. Parvati, you could hit him. Okay, we're good. I was gonna say, like, you can shoot him. Maybe she was line of sight. I don't think she was, though. Okay, I think we've sufficiently used up enough of that we can use other things now. Now, hold on. Okay, yeah, it still uses heavy ammo, but it does plasma damage. Okay, cool. Thought so. These guys respawned their gear too, huh? Interesting. Okay. Apparently, like, everything respawned on the way up here. But here we are at the geothermal plant. Let's head inside. And we'll get this thing decided when she's coming. Cool. This is already, yep, all cleared out and everything. Just making sure we have no more quests, right? Yeah, we're all done. Okay, let's go ahead and do this then. Redirect power. Yeah, let's go ahead and do it. And we're going to redirect it to Edgewater. Hope you're happy with that, Parvati, because it's what you wanted. I was gonna do the other one, but, you know, you wanted this one, so... Got more rep, too. I wonder if we got to maxed out rep there. Let's take a look at our character rep now. We have, like, need, like, one more... Is it just because, I have 1% negative? That I'm not to, like, exalted? Or is revering the best that you can get? I don't know. Oh yeah, there's a vendor over here. Is this Spacer's Choice? Yeah, so my question is, now that I've got this high of rep, can I buy... I still can't buy him. Got 10,000, holy crap. Okay, so that's it, yeah? We just go... We have to convince the deserters to return. Okay, so now we go talk to them and convince them to return. I was hoping I could do it beforehand so I would know what to do, but apparently you make the choice and you have to convince them to go back afterwards. So I guess I'll see you guys once we're there. Yep, they're all gathered up around the fire here. Probably pissed off that I did that.
Home is where the heart is. Marauders took that saying a little too literally.
Oh, I'm sure she's not super happy.
That's the thing about growing old. Your eyes start to fail.
Elsewise, I would have seen you for the snake that you are, chopped you into pieces and roasted you on a spit. This is all you're doing. Cutting off my power, killing off my garden. Without refrigeration, my food will spoil, and my flock will starve. I want to ask you this in private, away from the eyes of my flock, so they do not see me lose my temper. Tell me, why did you do it?
Oh, man. Sorry, Adelaide. Reed needs his people back. I did it because Parvati told me to, basically.
You want my flock wasting their lives in that cannery? Fine. Go and talk to them. Go talk to Grace and Thomas. Look them in the eye and tell them their life here is over, and the only thing left to do is go back to Edgewater. This is now your responsibility. And you tell Reed Thompson that I will never return to Edgewater. I would rather die among my flowers than live under his management.
I'm willing to deal with Reed for you.
You offering to cross Reed off, huh? This some sort of twisted reparation for what you've done? Or you just looking for a chance to sow some chaos? Kill Reed if you must, or talk him into leaving if you can. He and I are not sharing the same four walls together.
Reed's not just gonna leave his post. I'll need some help convincing him to go.
Tell him what I have already told you. That I know the secret to bringing life back to the soil. The secret is human corpses. I've been grinding them up in my fertilizer for years. Marauder, worker, don't matter much to me. The human body is rich with nutrients.
You think that'll convince Reed to step down?
I have got a means to cure the plague, and I will not share that cure until Reed leaves town. Those are my terms.
Okay. So, we can go ahead and grab our power regulator. That's sealed, huh? How do I get out then? Oh, this way, okay. So, we need to go back and talk to him and try to make peace. Alright, let's go back then. God, there's a lot of walking back and forth, man. Fast travel would be really nice right about now. Alright guys, let's go talk to Reed and see if we can convince him to leave town, I guess. I don't have any, like, serious... What about skills? Oh, wow. Okay, never mind. Apparently having a concussion means all of your skills are greatly reduced. Never mind, going back down. I guess we're going back to the ship so we can sleep because we have a concussion. That's just great.
Is this your ship? Oh my stars, she is just so handsome. Does she have a name yet? What's her drive model? Oh, gosh. Listen to me babbling. When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship, working on a real engine, belonging to a proper crew. I'm the only decent mechanic Edgewater's got, but every time I think of going back, I get this sinking feeling.
I can understand not wanting to go back. You didn't seem happy there.
Well, it's kind of you to say that. And you're right. I wasn't happy. I want to ask you something, and you can say no. But can I come with you? I could tend to your engine. I know my G-valves for my catalyzers, and I can keep your ship singing. And if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back, I can do that too. What do you think?
Pick a cab and it's yours.
Yes! I mean, thanks. You won't regret this, mister. Captain. I can call you Captain now. Ha! I got a captain.
Alright, just coming back to sleep because I am concussed.
Well, I certainly am looking
and there's
forward
Vicar.
to flying on a ship named the Unreliable. I'll just head upstairs and claim a room.
Sounds good. Okay. I need to sleep because I'm concussed. Also super hungry. I'll get some food here too. Okay, no longer concussed, which means we should have normal skills now. Yeah, much better. Pretty decent dialogue skills. Hopefully 43 in Persuade is high enough that we can do this. I guess we'll see. But yeah, time to go and talk to Reed now. Thought about using some kind of a drug for this, or just some alcohol, but this removes or reduces my personality or my perception and my charm, which is not really great. If I had one that just boosted personality with no penalties, I might do that, but I don't have one, anything like that, so yeah, I think we're just gonna go with what we have and hope for the best. Oh, I need food. My food addiction is kicking in. And water. Alright, here goes.
This is a fine day, friend. Power flows through our town like a cool stream of water. I trust Adelaide's people have seen their way to reason. So, when can I expect them back at their posts?
I spoke to Adelaide, but she won't come back as long as you're here.
Then we are at an impasse. Stewardship over this town has been entrusted to me by Spacer's Choice. I am not perfect. I have made my share of mistakes, but I have done my best for this town.
Your town's terrified of plague. Abernathy asked me to steal medicine for him.
I am not without compassion for Abernathy's predicament, but the plague has taken a hard toll on us all. I am a Spacer's Choice man. My father was a Spacer's Choice man. Edgewater may not look like much to some buttoned-up freelancer, but it is my home.
Adelaide's people aren't getting sick with the plague.
I don't believe you. Plague's a reality of life. Best treatment is a good work ethic.
This town doesn't eat anything but saltuna. Of course you're going to get sick.
You are disparaging our parent company, and it is not appreciated. We are a Spacer's Choice Saltuna cannery. We eat Saltuna here, and only Saltuna.
That's it? Just Saltuna every single day?
The Saltuna's been a mite bland ever since Adelaide left. And we don't get as much Saltuna these days, so we've had to improvise to meet quotas. We've added wood chips, some mushrooms, bit of sand, tossed some canid bits in our processor once. It all tastes like Saltuna in the end.
That can't be healthy.
Health is a state of mind, friend. Afflictions in one's body are reflections of afflictions in one's work ethic and attitude. Now listen, I do not know what pretty rhetoric Adelaide has fed you, but plagues are a simple fact of life.
Adelaide's found a way to grow food. She'll come back if you step down.
You will excuse me for being skeptical. How exactly is Adelaide growing crops in barren soil?
Look, Reed, all I know is that it involves some really complicated math, and it works.
If Adelaide's found a way to feed her people and cure the plague, then she deserves this office more than I do. I won't stand in her way. My life here is ended. Give me a little time to settle my affairs. I'm sure Adelaide will be glad to see the back of me.
And what are your plans?
A couple months ago, I might have put in for a transfer. It's a big colony. Spacer's Choice has other towns. Now, I couldn't show my face in any of them.
Why not?
No such thing as an honorable resignation. Suppose I could find a place outside the walls, or put in for early retirement.
You won't last a day outside the walls, you know.
I don't know. I could see myself lasting a week.
You don't have to do this, you know.
I do. Adelaide's found a cure for the plague, and she knows how to tend to crop. She's what this town needs.
This can't be easy for you.
I have always tried to do right by my town. It has never been easy.
Okay, well, good luck with that whole living outside the town thing. You know, I tried to convince him to do something else, but oh, this requires Reed's key to unlock. I wonder if I killed him if I could get in there, and but then I'd lose a bunch of rep, and it wouldn't be good. Well, oh well. Sucks to be Reed, man. Here I was all worried about the persuade skill and stuff. Only took 10 and lying of 20. That wasn't much at all. Alright, so we need to go back to the Botanical Lab and tell Adelaide things are all good. She can come back to town, which is a long-ass walk away. I'll see you guys in a little bit once I am back, or once I'm talking to Adelaide, I guess. Oh my god, we're almost there. Purely for my own sanity, I might end up taking that sprinting perk just so I can run from place to place faster. Well, Adelaide should be happy at least. Let's give her a talking to.
Look at that. The snake's come back.
I talked Reed into leaving, come back to Edgewater.
I never thought I'd see the day that Reed Thompson abandoned his post. Suppose we all have a breaking point. Suppose it's time our flock made our way back to Edgewater. We must tend to what remains of the town and carry on with our lives as best we may. You're vexing to me, you know? Injuring us with one hand, helping us with the other. Here, I'm giving you something to leave us be. It's a ransom, you understand, not a reward.
So my board reputation decreased with that choice. I got Adelaide's watch, though. Edgewater's better off with you running the place, though.
You telling me you did all this just to put me in charge of Edgewater? Stranger, you are some kind of twisted. I might turn that old cannery into a garden. Got ourselves a whole cemetery bursting with bodies. I need some time to gather my personals. Long walk back to Edgewater. Got a considerable burden to carry.
Well, take it easy. I wonder if I can talk to anyone now about the decision and what they'll say about it. Probably won't be super happy. Let's see.
One of us want to go see what happened? Food's bound as...
Marauders can't see us in the dark. Wild canids, on the other hand.
So Adelaide's agreed to go back to Edgewater.
Didn't think she'd go back so long as Reed was still running the place. Something must have changed. If Adelaide's going back to Edgewater, we'll follow her.
Okay.
Zoe says she fought her way out of a Marauder camp with her own bare hands.
I wouldn't necessarily take her word on that. Alright, well, you all have a good life then. Well, I guess that's it. We just need to return to the Unreliable, and I think we're done here, guys. I think we're actually done, so we can just fast travel. Yeah, we don't have to manually walk back. Oh, what was the thing she gave us? Here it is, yeah. Holy crap, it's worth, yeah, almost 2,000. Okay. Yeah, it's worth a lot. Alrighty, let's go to the landing site here. And I think we are ready to actually get off this planet. Right, so go talk to our AI, whose name I have forgotten.
Captain, I have detected that Edgewater's power supply is now optimal. I applaud your willingness to invest your time in the local community. What can I do for you, Captain?
I have a power regulator.
Do you know how to install a power regulator?
Can you walk me through it?
Step 1. Pick up your power regulator. Step 2. Approach the terminal located in our engine room. Step 3. Insert power regulator. Step 4. Celebrate. Our engine room is located behind you. Across the cargo bay, up the ladders.
I probably could have figured that out on my own. Maybe. Probably. I can't help but feel she was a bit condescending when she told me that. Alright, there we go. Sounds like we're good to go. Don't break your leg. Oh, sorry. You broke your leg. My bad. These things happen. Let's have some food to celebrate.
What can I do for you, Captain?
The power regulator is installed.
All systems are operating within acceptable parameters. I am prepared to bring the Unreliable into low-altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
Sure, let's get out of here. Why does our ship have, like, oars sticking out the back of it? That's just odd.
We have received a communication request from Dr. Phineas Wells.
Good, I've been waiting to hear from him.
Aha, there you are. Hale and hearty, and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain. Horrible way to die. How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any, unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you.
So I don't know if you know this, but I can actually slow down time.
Oh, yes, that's probably permanent. I wouldn't worry about it, though. I'm sure you're fine. What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right. You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Kelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay.
Why do I need a nav key to land on the planet?
Strictly speaking, Monarch is a moon, terraformed badly, and almost completely lawless. You'll love it. Captains don't fly their own ships, you see. Your navigation terminal handles the, navigation. Think of a nav key as a set of flight instructions. The board's been confiscating nav keys for Stellar Bay, so we must rely on unconventional means of acquisition. Hence, Miss Gladys Kelly.
Right, the black marketeer.
Gladys and I have been doing business for years. Her smuggling credentials are unimpeachable. If anyone can get you a key to Monarch, it's her.
Can't I just land somewhere outside the bay?
In theory, I suppose you could land your ship in Cascadia, and in theory, I suppose you might survive the experience. Cascadia is utterly seething with dangerous, highly aggressive creatures more than capable of tearing you limb from limb. You'd have to be a lunatic to land in Cascadia, and I'm reasonably certain I tested your brain for incipient signs of insanity. Trust me, talk to Gladys Kelly.
Fine, I'll have a word with her.
Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming. By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design, cutting-edge technology years ahead of its time. I call it the Holographic Shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters.
You want to explain what a holographic shroud is?
Marvelous device. I'm quite proud of myself. The shroud changes the user's appearance to mimic that of another. It has limits. First-generation technology, you see, but promising. Exciting to see it in use at last. Very simply, the holographic shroud uses biometric information contained on standard identity cartridges to generate a holographic projection around you.
That sounds like it has some serious limitations, though.
Only stands up to a casual scrutiny. Use it too long, bound to flicker, blur, something like that. Movement makes it more likely. Best used in moderation. When you see guards in your path you can't sneak past, for example. Maintain your distance. Act normal. No running, no jumping. Don't draw their attention. If they pay attention, they're more likely to notice flaws in the hologram.
People actually fall for this? Seems kind of far-fetched.
Ha 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 ha! The beauty is they don't expect it. The shroud is the only one of its kind. We humans have a tendency to overlook the unexpected. Activate the disguise, walk past someone. What do they see? A figure dressed like a fellow employee. Don't act odd. They won't focus on you.
Okay, if you say so.
Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab. And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie. The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Transmission ended. If you are ready to depart, please select a destination on your navigation terminal.
Alright guys, well, this episode's gone on way longer than I thought it would. I think we're going to end things here. We can finally transfer stuff to our lockers. Thank goodness. It's been a long enough time that I can't do that, so yeah, that's cool. Someone told me that you could do that, you just had to wait until that happened. So we have our own ship, we've got some companions, we can go talk to them. Okay, this is a cool room.
Daily period of unconsciousness.
This is a cool-ass room, man. Is this my room? This is my room. Anyways, guys, I'm not going to go into anything too much more this episode. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you next time.